Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Chronicles of Captain Pontos. This is our 21st episode of the current season. We've just been having a fascinating chat about the relative merits of different kinds of multi-classing and stuff like that. And I've made everybody very impatient. So without further ado, let's have a quick recap of what has gone before. So, does anyone want to volunteer, or is Kevin doing the honours?
I can do it.
I've done it.
Okay.
No, I was going to do it. Okay.
So, who's doing it? Nate spoke up first, so go for it, Nate.
All right. So we slew the vile and evil Kararook emo guy, and then we ascended up out of the tomb and made plans. We recovered chromatic crystals we need to activate an unusual machine in a tower on the other side of this island. They were like, okay, the beaches here are too dangerous. We keep getting our ass kicked. So we decided to go through the jungle. And then we got jumped by a carnivorous plant that immediately ate me. And my comrades had to beat the crap out of it while I chilled in some stomach acid. But eventually we did prevail. Many of us went down and almost died, but we did survive.
Indeed. And as the sounds of battle subside, the blood continues to pound in your ears. You feel the sting of your various injuries. But hold on, where is the clearing? There it is. Let me center us. So, the ground begins to shake. So you slew the mighty Pitcher Blight and its multitude of tentacles. But just when you think it's all over, pushing itself up out of a growing hole in the ground comes another thing.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yay.
The last vestige of the creature is another member of the Blight family. And it will keep the same turn order from the last thing, since it is already on the screen. This creature, somewhat gelatinous, quite bulky. Deep says gross. Yes, he is. He is correct. It is glistening with some kind of plant-based cerebral fluid. And you can see coming out of it are tendrils which look like they are nerves. There are you can see kind of ganglia on them, and it makes them look a bit like long wispy whippy tentacles. And even though it has no eyes, it turns towards you, and it looks like you're gonna have another fight, or more of the same fight, should I say. It closes in. It does not move particularly fast. And it is going to try and lay down the smackery upon you all. So, here comes. It has 3 bundles of nerves, which whip out first at Kararook.
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge on them.
Yes, please feel free. So uncanny dodge will reduce the damage you take. He is also going to try and whip Pontos.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm muted. I'll mute it.
No, you're not. We can still hear
No,
you.
just turning the volume on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I thought you just said you were muted, and
No.
I was just pointing out that you weren't. So. And one thing that I was going to mention in the recap is the fact that I forgot to give the picture blight its own thing in the turn order last week, which is why I felt like it deserved some kind of resurgence, since it was unable to actually do anything. Oh, there we go. So we have 2 people whipped and grappled. It has swung out with its 3 whippy tendrily bits, and then we move on to Kararuk.
Awesome. So, I'm gonna run over here.
No, you're not. You're grappled.
Pontos is grappled.
So
Carol has
you-
become grappled.
Doesn't say I'm grappled.
Where are you looking?
In the chat.
The first attack.
Yeah, first attack.
Carol.
Doesn't say that to me. It just says it took 16 damage. That's it.
In the box, 16 damage, piercing. Carrick is grappled. Carrick become grappled and restrained.
Yeah, sorry. I was expecting the big status info thing. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't pop up. It popped up when Pontos got it, but it didn't pop up when Kararuk got it. You may attempt to escape, or you can attack.
Can I attack using shocking grasp?
I think you can. So whilst you are grappled, I think it means that you attack with disadvantage, however. Or you can escape. It's up to you. Oh dear!
Yeah.
Look at that. I give him a new script and it's wrong. Oh well, it was a miss anyway. I will attempt to fix that during the break. Okay. Anything else from Kararuk?
I can't really try it. Can I use my bonus action to try and escape?
So the cunning action can be used to hide, to dash, or to disengage. You cannot disengage from a grapple, so I think you're stuck.
Right.
On to Deep, who you have the prone marker, but I'm going to take that off you because you have had ample time to stand up.
You're right. I think you're on mute then, Nate.
Yeah, sorry, I put myself on push to talk, and now I have to remember to push to talk. All right. So, first of all, the old Mayo is gonna try to wreck this jerk store. Bardic, no. Missed, no. Standard, yes. Blessed Strike, yes. Die. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. So let me see here if I have this on my hotbar. Ring of the Ram. I do not. So what I would like to do is 3 charges, all expended, trying to hit this thing. I'm just trying to, knock a homer out of the park here.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly check the Ring of the Ram. So you get +7 to hit. So roll me a d20, add 7 to it. That is your to hit roll.
Fuck!
Oh, Jesus.
No! Oh dear.
Damn it.
You see a mighty, ghastly ram just fly right over this frame. And it looks like it would have been super epic if it had been...
Inspiration. You have inspiration.
Hell yeah! You know what? I'm doing it. Watch, it'll come up a fumble this time. But thank you, Michael, for the reminder. Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now so you don't hear the string of expletives that are coming, but that is end of it.
Oh dear. Oh, I tell you what. So I should have awarded inspiration for the recap. So, but you already had inspiration at the time. So, who could do with
Go on,
inspiration?
give it again. Give it again. Give it again.
I mean, I can give it to him again, but you can't use inspiration twice in the same turn. So,
No.
Oh, thank you. That's generous.
there we go. I tried to give it to you, but I can't see the token. In fact, nothing seems. My screen has gone wonky, so I'm going to hit the refresh button and see if it improves things. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just a delayed reaction, apparently. And now it is refreshing. Okay. Deep is inspired, if not accurate. Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm going to push the button. And we shall move on to Pontos. We haven't got Ryan. Oh, we have got Ryan. Hey, Ryan, when did you get here?
I've been here for a while.
I didn't even notice.
Listening.
I haven't got the thing that shows you who's in the game on my Roll20. I hid it
How
and
much of an impact?
say that again.
How much of an impact I'm making, even with me slide in.
Lurking.
So Pontos is currently grappled and restrained because this big beastie has him wrapped up in its nerve tentacles.
Okay.
He is going to
Well,
take.
the one...
I could have sworn I edited that text. He is going to get squeezed a bit by the tentacle. He's not taking acid damage because this thing doesn't create acid because it's a brain, not a stomach. But it is going to give you a little squish for 11 points of damage. That is just it giving you a bit of a squeeze. And now onto your turn.
Okay. Am I at disadvantage, am I?
You are at disadvantage because you are currently grappled.
But your pig is not.
Your pig is not.
Sorry, bear with me. It's really slow for me. I'm just checking something. Okay, so I do. No, I don't have second wind anymore. Oh,
Last week, the plant and all of its tendrils did quite a number on us.
It was very exciting.
Yeah, we were making our own hentai film over here.
Oh, he's all...
I'm going to try and hit it once it catches up.
Okay.
So disadvantage. Yeah.
Afraid so. Let's see. Do you have a flame marker on you?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you are flaming. It should do that automatically though.
Blaming, am I?
Well, you are. The weapon is ablaze, so you can do. You now have like 3 attacks though, so you can do that lots of times. So that's a lot of dice, even with disadvantage. Fingers crossed. Oh, I haven't given him a blood type. Damn it. Okay. Let's do that.
So sorry, I can do that 3 times. Did you say?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, because you were a fighter at level 11, which means you have 3 attacks.
I've
And-
not leveled up yet.
Have you not?
No, was I supposed to?
Damn it.
No, it's only HP. It's just HP and the additional attack. There's no other features. There's no
I
stats
will,
modifiers or anything like that. So you just need to remember you've got 3 attacks now and add your additional HP score.
Yeah, I leveled up Chew Bacon, but I forgot all about Pontos. What colour
Shall I
blood does
level
a
up after this?
brain have? Let's give it green blood. Let's see. I tell you what. If you want, you can level up Pontos while after this turn. See if you can level him up while we go around,
Okay.
sort of thing. Hold on. Let's make.
I did just attack, but nothing's happened.
Yeah,
So you
it
did
seems-
20. You've done 20 damage and 28 damage.
Oh, I need to fist him.
Okay, give us a sec. It
Hell
seems
yeah,
to.
brother. That hentai film just keeps getting better.
Yeah,
Well, it's got
just got-
tentacles.
just got to restart the sandbox because
Guys,
it
my
crashed.
fiance is next to me.
Oh, come on, she's a woman of the world, I'm sure. What's life without a bit of hentai?
I'm just glad you didn't say, what's life without a bit of fisting?
That too. So, did you have another go at your claw attack, Ryan?
Okay. It's just loading for me.
No, it's because it's because the plant has tentacles. We're making jokes about it.
She's just found my cool stash of
I'm just getting on, guys. I'm being kicked out.
Well, Nate, remember the armor I wear can change what it appears.
Wait,
So this
did I get Michael kicked out? I'm sorry, man.
Good.
Go on, Peter.
Oh, this blight brain is taking a bit of a pounding. Okay. So, I'm guessing that is probably it for Pontos.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and attempt up.
Cool. So you should have actually started this fight with the hit points you would have had at the next level. So, when you have finished, it will probably automatically give you all your hit points back. So what we want to do is change them back to 22 and then add
Whatever the difference is.
whatever the difference is. Okay, I'm going to move on to Char.
It looks
Okay.
like 6. It goes up. Hit points. What am I on now? 94. It goes to 103. Wait, am I on 84 or 94? 94. 9. So it goes up by 9.
Goes up by 9.
Yeah.
Because it's con bonus.
Okay,
I would need to go down to
31. There we go.
31.
Okay. So, for me, after seeing all of this, and just in case any more plants decide to have a go, I'm going to launch myself into these skies on some sort of fiery wings. So I'm just taking flight 20 feet up in the air
Cool. Good idea.
because fuck these plants. And then I'm going to go to there. And have I still got that? Let me just believe I've still, because I didn't do it last time. Where are you? I'm going to choose a target, and it is the. No, it's not cast. Oh, it's a bonus action thing. I'm going to hex this creature.
Cool.
You could use him, and then see this like, what is it with this nature? This whole forest would be ash if it was at home, and just gonna start giving it some machine gun here because screw this. Yeah, just holding out my Wand of the War Mage on this thing, and yeah, for that. So there's the. I dropped my wand, I guess.
Oh dear. Okay, so
No. I'm going to use my inspiration. Screw that.
sensible.
I'm just this. I'm not starting the day off like this. Correct. So let's do that all again, but hopefully this time hit.
Oh, Michael's dropped out of the chat. Maybe, I guess he is in trouble. Uh-oh.
So first attack, I actually hit this time. I don't know about anyone else. Every time anyone hits or anything, I'm just guessing that inspiration noise.
Are you?
Yeah,
I get
me
it as
too.
well.
Ah, okay.
It's like the Legend of Zelda sped up.
If you refresh your browser, then hopefully it will stop doing that. Oh, was that a crit?
Yeah, 26 damage from one Eldritch Blast.
Very nice.
And oh no, so he shouldn't have had that G's Master. Take that 4 away, sir. I'll be honest.
Okay, there we go.
Because it's only the first attack that should have that. But it does have that.
Cool. Oh, have you got 3 rays now? Of course you have.
Yes.
Oh, so many rays. So I am going to move the turn order on to Borin, but I do not know where Michael has gone. So I can't imagine that his other half is really so sensitive that she would throw him out of the house for saying the word hentai, but or hearing it.
Well, it might have been the fisting.
Oh well, could have been that. Right, let's send a massage in the.
I wonder where Michael went. He was a nice, mysterious fish.
Did you lose your connection?
If he's all on his phone and that, he might suddenly run out of battery on his phone or lost connection or something.
Yeah, because he's showing as a green spot in the chat, which means that. Oh well. So let's not waste too much time. Who knows what to do with a fighter?
Chev.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, if you want to give me access to Borin.
Yes, I will certainly try to do that, but roll 20 is misbehaving. I've got loads and loads of. Okay, everything seems to be back. I hope. Oh, that reminds me. I did some cool stuff with the character graveyard, which I will tell you about after the break. Because last week I did something cool with the character graveyard, and then I did something cool with it again. What do they call it? Continuing professional development.
CPD.
CPD, building a graveyard for fictional characters who are dead. I love my job. So,
Okay.
You should have control of him now.
Yeah, grabbing Frenchie tight in his hands and uttering a mighty battle cry of Borin Coldfoot, and I'm not going to even start screaming that. Is that base to base with him, or is it sort of the swear to the right?
That is base to base.
Okie dokie.
So you are in melee. Let's see. Does that give you flanking?
Don't think it does.
No, I don't think it does, but
But that's as far as he could go.
fair enough. Oh,
Come on, Frank. Come
that's
on,
not
Frenchie.
bad.
Do some work.
Yes, monsieur, I will do my best. Look at this horrible brain creature.
I always hated intelligence.
Yes. It's very overrated. That's weird. It's gone from blue to purple. I'm really
I
confused
don't
now.
know.
Is Michael online?
I think Michael might be online because
Oh, okay.
I don't know because I think the purple one was me, but Michael was the other two.
Oh, okay. He's just attacked the mighty mayonnaise. Okay. Oops. So, attacking things which are... What? You monster. Okay. What's he doing?
I do not know.
Oh well. So, we've had 3 attacks from him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that that's probably all he'll do for now. Why is he still attacking? He has now done 4.
Oh,
He's probably attacking because he thinks they were applied to the mayonnaise and not the brain.
Oh, but yeah, well, that 17 can be rubbed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first 2 are fine. The second 2 would have been misses. It should have been 3 attacks, not 4, but that's fine.
Yeah, so basically, you just got to
just gotta
take
give
17 back.
Just take 17 back. There we go, and it's all good. So there may be a bit of lag. Dad's called me. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's move on to... Oh! What the hell? So... That's better.
Yeah, big rune.
It was even bigger a second ago. It was taking up half my screen, and then I realised that I had not actually moved on to the blight brain. So the blight brain has 2 victims in its clutches. So they will get squeezed on their own turns. He has 1 tentacle left for whipping, and he can also do a 5-foot range slam attack. So he is going to attempt to slam Borin with the bulk of his brain. Try and smoosh him against the ground. Blimey! Okay. Consider Borin smooshed. Ouch. Yes, indeed. 44. And then it's going to try and whip him with its nerve tentacles. So... it missed on that score. It is going to... Is it going to back up? What's it going to do?
Someone shouting riposte.
Can he riposte from a prone position?
Ooh, that's a good point. I don't... Yeah, that's up to you.
So, no, there is no extra damage, mate. Come on. Roll me a
It was a critical.
No, it wasn't, because he rolled with should have rolled with disadvantage because he's prone. He just got knocked over. So, is he going to make me type it again? Eat the brain. Thank goodness we don't play by post. Can you imagine?
It's like first class stamps being.
Okay.
There's
So-
a miss.
Well,
Not that.
it might
no,
actually
no,
still have been a hit, but he wouldn't have got the crit damage, so I will have to adjust accordingly. So he gets plus 10. So that's a 22. That is a hit, but not a crit. Hit, but not crit. That means we will take away the second 2d12, so we'll have a 7 plus 6 is 13. And a bit extra from the riposte. So there we go.
Someone's coming back on Discord.
That just randomly called me to check, like, well, he's letting me know that, it's something to do with, never mind. It's really annoying at an inappropriate time frame. Okay, so sorry
mind.
about that. Hitting
That's all right.
mayonnaise was not intentional.
It's too late now, man. The mayonnaise is dead.
No, come on.
Doomed. Dead forever.
No, clearly I was not attacking the mayonnaise. I
The-
made 3 attacks. I don't know who did the extra 2 attacks for me.
Well,
I did one attack because you cut out and we didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And you did the other 4 because they're in blue.
Yeah, one of them was at the mayo, so yeah, just take off the last one. And
Yeah,
that's my
it's all already been done.
Okay, and you've
Every-
done the D10
Yeah,
extra damage.
it's all done.
Okay,
It's all done.
okay, how many hits did I do for the bleeding?
Sorry?
How many hits did I do for the bleeding?
Oh, good point. Technically, we're on 3.
Okay, there we go.
So, okay, I forgot about the bleeding thing. So I'd better do a constitution save for him.
Yeah.
So here we go. 14, that is a pass. Therefore...
-3?
Oh, wait a minute. Because he's got 3. Yes, you're quite right. So actually it should have been DC 16. So it goes D3, D4, D6, I think. So we have 1d6 of bleed damage. You can roll it, Michael, since it's your residual damage.
Thank you very much. Ah, damn.
1!
2 ends of the spectrum there for the extra damage.
Yep. Still, averages out. Okay, so the brain is pretty badly damaged at this point. The 2 hemispheres of the brain are partially separated. There is kind of a spasmodic shaking to the nerves, and lots of foul green ichor is splashing out of the brain onto all of you within range. It smells bad, and it feels bad. It's pretty unpleasant. I am going to move on to Kararuk's turn. Kararuk is still grappled and restrained. He may try to escape if he wishes, or he may simply do other things.
I will try and escape, please.
Okay, you may use acrobatics or athletics to escape. The DC is 16.
I will try. Acrobatics. Come on. Actually.
I've just realised, with reliable talent,
Yep. He's a slippery little thing.
it's basically going to be an automatic success, isn't it?
Yep. But it does mean he doesn't have an action.
Yep. There we go. So if you notice in the chat, you can see what you rolled. And because that was under a 10 on the dice roll, you instead get 10 plus whatever the modifier would have been. So, yeah, anything you have proficiency in, you now have reliable talent in. So basically, whenever you do acrobatics, it's always going to be a 19 at least. You are no longer grappled and restrained. You are free. You can move and you have your bonus action, but obviously your main action is now spent.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna
How's everyone else doing for health?
I'm looking a bit dodgy, but I'm just moving back a little bit.
Terrible.
Away.
I'm down to 13.
Yeah, they did get a couple of cheeky crits.
Yeah, I think.
Well, the priest goes next, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think everyone's suffering a bit. Except for me, I'm having a great time. So, Karuk moves back a bit. Let's see. Oh, can I do that? So, with opportunity attacks, the range of your threat is the range of your longest reaching attack, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to say that because you escaped from that tentacle on that turn, that tentacle is not going to immediately slap you again. That feels a little bit cruel to immediately smack you with the same tentacle. So I'm not going to do that. So you move back. Anything else from Kararuk?
Nothing else I can do just now.
Okay. On to Deep.
Don't forget to push the
Sorry,
sleep.
folks. My dad just called me. This is the game of dads calling at inopportune moments.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so let's see. Moving there, I'm going to cast, I think it's Mass Cure Wounds. Yep. So we're going to do this. I'm in range and can hit everybody, including Chew Bacon with it. It didn't go in the chat for some reason. There it goes.
Cool.
All right. So it's going to be 3d8 plus 5, and I'm a Disciple of Life. So it's going to be plus 5 more. So, John, should I roll it individually or just one for all?
Oh, I'd say just roll once for all. Saves a lot of time.
All right, typing one-handed, but I'm getting there. Everybody, bad roll. Everybody gets 17 hit points back.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll let you all do your own, so that we don't accidentally do it twice. Very nice. That feature's not going to get spanked at all.
So we all I take it.
Oh, holy shit. What a turn.
What a turn. Very good. Okay. The mighty mayonnaise crashes down into the partially severed, the gap in the partially severed hemispheres of the brain and fully severs them. Both halves fall down about 20 feet apart on the floor of the jungle. There is a geyser of foul cerebral fluid that splashes you all. You are all thoroughly disgusted. What's 3d8? He's already done it, Michael.
I'm still on 13 HP.
Yeah. Were you listening when I said I'll let you all do it yourselves?
Oh, right, sorry.
So,
No,
give yourself 17 hit points.
yeah,
Um,
apologies. I'm not in the game today, am I?
Worse things happen at sea and on Tuesdays. So, we need to give Deep some hit points as well. So there we go. I'm going to give Deep some hit points because it has locked. There we go. But he is also a blessed healer, which means that he gets bonus hit points as well, I think. So I think possibly that's an extra 5 or something like that. So there we go. And everyone else has done theirs. That's fine. So I topped up your HP. There we go. And you have defeated the terrifying blight. This is an exotic blight. Let's see. Anybody want to take a nature check?
I won't, because this is not from sort of my home at all. But
I'll have a try.
For sure.
Cool. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so Borin remembers that on the Sword Coast, blights came about because a vampire, I seem to think a vampire died and his blood drained into the soil and were drawn up by the roots of this tree, and this evil tree, I seem to think it might be called a Gulthias tree or something like that.
yes,
It started creating a kind of evil animate plant life, and it seems that that has happened here too. Although this is a much more powerful and dangerous creature than most blights. But yes, you have defeated it. I am going to get rid of it off the map. There we go. Oh, what have I just done? Oh, that was a blood splatter. That's fine.
well, I am going to go round and spend a few moments with prestidigitation, just trying to clear the worst off everyone, because this is just foul and disgusting. So everyone at least looks a little bit more presentable.
Yeah, so I'm sure everyone is grateful to feel clean again after being covered in this nasty plant matter.
And I also make Borin smell of rose petals.
Better than bloody goo.
Yes, so everyone has taken a bit of a pummeling, but everyone is alive.
I say, I mean, I'm at 30. I say party in the lamp.
Well, I mean, having the lamp just out here, who knows what could attack it while we're in there. I'd say it'd be better just to patch yourself up and get some food down you, and we'll make a move.
I meant tin hut, then lamp.
We can't really afford just to, I'd say just a short patch up and we can keep going.
Okay. Sure, we'll keep moving. Can I get off prone, please?
Oh, yeah. You should be able to change token markers yourself, I would have thought. There we go. But I have taken it off. Also, Char is probably not 20 feet in the air anymore.
Yeah, I've just landed.
Nor is Pontos prone or grappled. There we go. The flames of the sword probably go out. So let's see. Put out Great Axe. There we go.
I will think I'd take a few. If we're taking a short rest, I'll do a few hit dice.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to take a short rest, please do. Did you manage to do your level up, Ryan?
Yes, yeah, I did, yeah.
Good man. Anything new apart from the extra attack, or was that pretty much it?
That was it, plus the 9 HP, I think. But I think that was about the extent of it.
Groovy. Okay.
Do a short rest, though.
Okay, and deactivating shield.
Cool. So, my Roll20 is not behaving very well today.
I can live with that. That's close enough.
Really slow today.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it just does seem to be a little bit laggy.
Right, I am going to close down that browser altogether and start again, I think. Because I have Roll20 open in 2 browsers. And the one that I'm recording through OBS is fine. Oh no. And yeah, the other one is not working. Let me try again. There have been there's been some new features added recently, some of which are quite interesting. I seem to think one of them was there last week, actually, though. Oh, there we go. I noticed that some of the sound effects were just queuing up, which sometimes happens. I use a browser plugin because it has some quite cool features, and that sometimes is allergic to updates to Roll20, and that often causes problems. Apparently, Firefox is about to get faster with Roll20, or about to get faster generally, because I seem to think that something happened with Firefox being allergic to Windows 11 or something, and they have found out what the problem was. Conspiracy theory seems to indicate that it was done deliberately to cripple other people's browsers, which seems a bit naughty. I don't know if that's true or not.
Very odd.
So I now actually have all the things in the chat, so everything seems to have caught up.
I can't open it.
Was that you, Ryan?
Yeah, sorry, I click on it and it just stays white.
What are you clicking on?
Character sheet.
Oh.
When I go and open it, I don't get anything else.
Yes, I had the same problem. It stayed on white for a few seconds and then it actually opened it on mine. So, oh my goodness. What the hell? Okay. I can scarce believe it. Okay. So, for some reason, all the items on your character sheet have been duplicated. Well, all your attacks have been duplicated multiple times.
Oh dear.
Like, a lot. Huh? Hold on, how many times? So, hold on. Great Axe plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, all of your attacks have been duplicated 8 times.
Let's hit something.
Let's get rid of some of them. So, oh my god. Oh my god. I just do not understand how that has happened.
But this island is just a cursed land. You know, it's not safe to walk the beaches. This forest wants to kill everything that traipses through. There's temples with mutated snake beings and what is it about this place?
I don't know, but it's definitely a bit of a strange place to be in. I think we need to do what we're doing and get off this island very quickly.
Well, you separated into a light and a dark side. I'm still not sure which is which.
Another way. Whoa.
That's probably the most honest thing you could say, Carrick.
Yeah, does that prove that I'm good then? Or am I lying?
Mm.
Good.
If you said you were a perpetual liar, I wouldn't believe you.
I see. It's a strange world we live in strange times. I hate every single god out there. Curse all of them.
And then we might be going back to that tower and going to a place where either gods exist or the people there have become gods. Who's to say?
There's somewhere where no gods exist to meddle in our lives. Frustrating.
That's one thing you'd say about the city of Brass. The gods walk the city themselves. You can see them.
Do they meddle in your affairs?
Well, I belong to one. I carry his brand.
Yeah. But do they
His trademark?
It's a tramp stamp.
It's not quite there.
Hey, virgins can't be tramps.
That's true. He did have his chance with Skull, but nothing happened. Shocking.
I think that might actually have been. I think that might have been someone in disguise. Oh,
Hard feelings all around.
It's
Shall we
alright.
carry on, gentlemen?
Hang on, I'm just taking a short rest.
did you manage to get into your character sheet?
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. I deleted the many. I think there were like 64 extra attacks that had just come out of nowhere. Luckily, it didn't duplicate all your inventory items. Otherwise, it would have taken a lot longer to get right. Are any of those duplicates? No, I don't know how it happens, but it's a bug with Roll20. Those do not automatically apply, so I think you probably have to do those manually if you haven't. You have, good man.
Yeah,
Good
just
job.
done it.
Okay, so none of you look quite so beaten up anymore, but for some reason, Char is showing a 0 value for his hit points. That
On my
that might
showing.
just be my computer.
No, it's odd. No, I was on that. I don't know what's going on.
There we go. That's better. Okay.
Hmm.
No idea how that happened. Oh, did you do Chew Bacon, Ryan?
Oh, I didn't know.
He has hit die too, because he's a level 11 War Pig of Doom.
Surprised he's still going.
Aren't we all?
Kill him. Why does he get better rolls than what I get? 17, 2.
So Char, in the city of Brass, looking into how do the gods die?
Well, the Efreet, they live a lot longer than us. I would assume they may pass on.
Guys, I'll be back in a moment.
And has there ever been a war between the gods where they've actually fought each other?
there has been wars between the Jin from the plane of air several times, and we have they have suffered casualties at that time. But of old age, I am not aware of any.
And how would one start a war between gods, do you think? Just theoretically.
We wouldn't even know how to begin with that. I am but a humble servant to my lord. But the Jin do seem to encroach on the plane of fire at times. There have been many tales that they have come over seeking almost jealousy of our glorious lands, where they seem to just have a plane of fragments and vacuum.
So, could you do me a favour with your knowledge of gods and your scholarly outlook? Can you do some research on some books to see if the gods in this plane have ever been at war and how it started?
I don't see any books around me at this moment, but when we get into one of the larger cities again, so that does mean going on that God's forsaken boat back to the Sword Coast, there might be some books there, I guess.
I'll try and see if I can get you some.
I mean, I guess maybe in Fairwick there could be some books there, possibly. But until we get out of this place, I mean, when we go through the tower, there might be information and knowledge on the other side. Who knows?
Thank you, Carl. I will endeavour to get the knowledge that we require.
Who? I mean, this is all hypothetical. I hope, because if you kill a god, you do understand that what they represent can also be lost or forgotten or incorporated into another, which could drastically swing the powers between them.
Yes. This is all hypothetical. Just my curiosity is getting the better of me.
Well, the last time you did that, we had to fight an emo version of you, so maybe don't be curious anymore.
No, I'm just curious. All hypothetical. Can I do a deception check to see if the guys think it's all hypothetical?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's very.
So
very-
anybody who wants to take an insight check is welcome to.
Oh yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, Carrick's learnt his lesson, and this is all just a thought exercise.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's not interested in gods anymore.
I don't want them to fight or kill each other.
Deep is
The ruse is met, bitch!
yeah.
How
Deep
did you do that? Oh my God.
Deep isn't so sure. Deep doesn't believe you.
Deep's bullshit detectors going on overdrive.
Only just. Yeah, you see, gods are curious creatures.
Yeah. Why don't you, I'll go into a spiel about following the dwarven god of life.
Very interesting, but I'm sure he'd probably have ulterior motives as well.
Let Deep go into a nice rendition of his favourite hymn, Diggy Hole.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is everyone now all healed and rested?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Well, let us see if we can navigate further through this hellscape.
So it is called the Isle. It is called the Isle of Dread. You know that
Yes.
might be a hint as to why there are horrible things here.
This is fine. It's just Charles'
I hope-
experience.
I hope to find some Man Friday kind of like crazy guy, Tom Hanks style, just surviving on this planet, on this island.
Oh dear,
Well,
giving the GM ideas. Okay, so are you heading towards the Black Tower?
Hell yeah.
Yes, so.
Cool. So you can travel about 25 miles a day on foot, I seem to think. So let's move you a bit closer, and I am going to very quickly do some tidying up. Dun, 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 dun. Talk amongst yourselves while you travel 25 miles on foot through the jungle.
swinging away with my hand axe.
Ah, bonjour, monsieur. What did you think of that brain, Borin?
I don't know. Did you feed off it?
Well, you know, there was some foul ichor. It reminded me of something that I may have consumed in Avernus.
Right. Okay.
Brain food.
Brain food.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, when people are decapitated, as a punishment for failing in their duties, when the tops of their heads come off. Yes, when I was a demon on that plane, I would stand there open-mouthed and receive it gratefully. It reminded me of that. It was lovely. I don't know where that came from. I'm very sorry.
I thought he wasn't a demon at all. I thought he was just some poor guy who got stuck in an axe.
Well, I mean, any creature that is reborn
Or
in
a
the
devil.
nine hells becomes a kind of devil. They either become currency, or they become devils. And at some point, somebody said, "Okay, let's turn this evil soul into an axe." So I think I may have done this with the wrong map. No, that'll do. Okay. So this is not the same map at all. It is certainly not. It is a completely different map. So if you were camping somewhere, how would you do that? Would you have tents?
I thought we'd use the tin hut and in the lamp.
Do you mean Loman's tiny hut? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I probably don't actually need a map then, do I? Okay, so if you were in Loman's tiny hut, then nothing would be able to interfere with you while you're in it. So go ahead and give yourself a long rest.
Thank God.
Along the way.
Oh, you guys mock me and berate me, but when it comes to making you guys safe in these situations and give you a modicum of comfort while you're resting, you all come running back to Char.
Sorry, what was that? I was sleeping.
And Karuk sleeping on the ground outside.
Okay, a new day dawns. Basically, I would say in this jungle at night time, you can hear the screeching of certain animals. and then when the sun comes up, a different cast of animals start screeching. So you kind of don't really get away from it, but at least there's a slight change in the general hubbub. But yes, the sun comes up over the jungle. Various disturbing footprints litter the ground outside Loman's tiny hut where you slept. Some of them for creatures that you have never seen. In fact, many of them for creatures that you have never seen, some of which must be terrifying and large. But you pass the night unmolested by the flora and fauna of the Isle of Dread, thanks to Loman's tiny hut. You may continue your journey to the Black Tower, and you will reach there on the same day. In fact, it will be in the latter part of the day, with the sun beginning to descend in the sky. But you have found your way back to the Black Tower with the gems that you sought to find. And I tell you what, we are close to the halfway mark in terms of our slot. So let's have a little break and resume in about 10 of your Earth minutes, give or take.
Yep, no worries.
So,
I'm going to say good night.
are you off?
Yes.
Oh.
Finished at 10 today.
Would you like to nominate a responsible adult to look after Kararook?
Is there one?
Well, all right. Would you like to pick someone to look after Kararook, responsible or otherwise?
Yeah, either I'm going to give it to Deep.
Deep. Okay.
Oh yeah, brother.
Cool.
Go and do some killing.
So Nate will be able to look after Kararook for the rest of the session then. Have a good one, Chris. And
Yeah, safe drive.
Take it easy, folks.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
you too.
Catch you later, mate.
So let us have a little break and then come back to it in a minute. So I'm going to pause the
No worries.
recording there. Catch you in about 10. And we're back in the room.
Hey folks, sorry to do this. I just found out, like a complete jackass, when my dad tried to call me, it was because my mom is in the hospital.
Oh, shit.
So I need to go.
Yep, priorities.
Cool.
Yep.
Real life comes first. Good luck, mate.
Go, go, go.
I hope everything's
Thank
all right.
you. See you later. Bye.
Same here.
Oh, dear. Well,
That leaves us with 3.
that leaves us with 3. Well, that's enough to continue playing. What we need to do is redistribute who is controlling who, because Nate was going to look after Kararook, but is that right? Yes, it is.
Yep.
But Nate is not here. So, who would like to look after Deep? Who knows how to run a cleric? Do you want to have a go at that, Kevin?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. So I'm going to give you control of Deep. Who fancies a rogue?
Don't mind really.
Let's see. Well, the important thing is that you constantly ask whether things are fire based. That's important.
And if you can sneak attack.
Yep. Do I have sneak attack? You have to ask that every single round.
And hide.
Yeah, and you have to attack with sneak attack, whether you have advantage or not, so that I have to rapidly backpedal and change things.
Definitely suits my playstyle.
So, hold on. Let's take control away from Kevin of Pontos, because we don't need him to control Pontos. So, that was perfect timing, because we had just resumed the video, and then and then Nate had to go, which is a great shame. We wish his mother well.
Hmm.
I hope she will be okay. So I think it might be asking too much of Michael with his current technical setup to control the second character, so let's give it to Ryan, in hopes that he is able to manage it. Where have you gone? Oh, sorry, I'm looking for you in the drop down. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm looking at Pontos trying to give control of Camera Rook to you, and I'm looking at the wrong character because I'm. There we go, Ryan. Ryan, save. Okay, so we have all the characters doled out. I am going to make a very brief aside because I am. Because I've been working on things. So this is my character graveyard. So I think I showed it to you last week as well, but now there is rain, there is a storm, there is a lamp that you can move about. If you want to look at all the characters that the top row are characters that have died in my campaigns, and this one here is my character that died in a friend of mine's campaign, and this is another character that died in that campaign. So technically they shouldn't really be in this graveyard, but it has been pointed out that I seem to have a problem with monks because I've got 3 dead monks in my graveyard. I think the problem is not with me killing monks. I think the problem is that monks' belief in their ability to inflict terrible violence is somewhat higher than their ability to receive it. So I think that's the problem. But
I think you should have how they died on them.
Oh, possibly. This was Nate's character over here, Rentaro. But if you feel like it, there is a subfolder in the journal which has the lamp, in case you want there to be another lamp because somebody else is playing around with the one that's already there. But also, you can pay your respects to these poor departed characters by putting some flowers on their graves, if you like, which is very silly, but I obviously have too much time on my hands. So anyway, so there is a button that you can add to your macro bar if at any point you would like to visit the graveyard. Yes, far too much time on my hands. So let's stop that storm sound and move us back to the Isle of Dread. You see, as you watch the sun begin to sink down into the canopy of trees, a tall silhouette of the Black Tower. It appears to have been carved out of some kind of glass. I seem to think I haven't contradicted myself there.
Obsidian.
Obsidian, yes. Volcanic glass. It must have taken an enormous amount of time to pull together enough volcanic glass to build a whole tower out of, but the Netherese were wise, powerful, and lawful, but quite evil. Their extinction, the fall of their empire about 1500 years previous, left behind many relics such as this Black Tower, with many magical mysteries within, some of which you previously have investigated. You climbed up the tower using strange teleport pads and the like, and at the top, an infernal machine I am going to take you straight to the top of the tower, and I'm going to accidentally zoom way out in the other thing, and I've just realised that is not supposed to be there yet. Pretend you didn't see that. Hopefully you didn't see that. So allow me to fiddle about with the map a little bit. You follow the path to the top of the tower as you previously did, going through the teleport pads and the different coloured pentacles before climbing the final spiral staircase to the summit of the Black Tower. Strange brass instruments fill the room, as well as a strange astrolabe in the centre of the room. A pool of water which flows in a constant vortex. Some kind of control room over here, you seem to remember, although you can't see it at the moment. But yes, you are back. What would you like to do?
Well, was it in these? Why is it not pinging? Come on, why ping for me? Come on. Why are you pinging? I just can't get the. Okay, well, these around the astrolabe, these red, yellow, and blue, red, green, and blue crystals. Are they the gaps where the gems we picked up a minute ago, or were they in the control center area? I can't remember off the top of my head.
You were right first time. These things here.
Have the gaps.
There were 3 of them. They are receptacles for these crystal whatchamacallit that you have picked up from the Yuan-Ti temple.
Okay, I'll give the red one to Karuk. I'll take the green one. Who wants the blue one?
I can go blue.
I'll take the blue one.
Okay, I'll give Pontos I'll give Boring the blue one actually, because then we all 3 of us can control one each. And right, if we all go next to these locations, we'll put them all in together. If just everyone be ready.
Kind of doing my own thing these days. So, but you maybe got some crystal, man.
So I'll start. We'll start walking around. Boring, I'm just going to go to the. Oh, come on, come on, and Deepa go into the middle.
I've been recently cooked the best batch ever.
Can you put PTT on, please, Ryan? I can hear something in the background, voices. I think it's you glowing green.
What about now?
That's better. Thank you.
Sorry.
What you watching?
It was just. I didn't even know. Well, just the TV was on when I come in the front room, so it was just whatever crap was left on.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I see. So Borin's got the blue one. Karuk has got the red one.
Can't
Shara's
move.
got the green one. Ah, you can't
Oh, there we
move.
go.
You can't move Karuk through that thing because it has light walls around it. So you will find that you can. There
Has
we go.
Karuk got to go? Sorry.
To the red area.
Ah.
And is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's see if this gives this thing power again. When you're on a count of 3, put the crystals in. 1, 2, 3. So,
Chunk. So
Mhm.
the crystals go into the slots. They fit perfectly, and they begin to glow quite brightly.
That's
And in a perfect world, the colour would still be visible, but it doesn't seem to be. And that's a shame. I think it depends on
Well,
how.
it's over chart for me.
Say that again.
The colour green is over chart for me.
The colour green is.
It's illuminating char.
All right, and you can see that in green. Okay, I think it's just the way that
Yeah.
I am. The screen I'm recording shows the point of view of all the different characters, and the lighting settings don't. Individually, you can probably see something different to what I'm recording on the screen, but each of these fields of bright light should be in their corresponding colours, but sadly, I'm not able to record it that way. Because I can see through all of the eyes of the characters, not just the ones in different places. So, but yes, you hear something a bit like a pulse. You can hear kind of a and it sounds like the machine, whatever it is ramping up. It is now doing something. It is doing something more than it was before. It is louder, more frequent, and despite the extra light, the shadows flicker and scintillate, and you can kind of. It's almost like you can see, when you've got a migraine and you can see sparks in front of your eyes. It's like that, but the sparks are black, and everyone feels a bit weird, as if there's an enormous amount of static energy. You might feel your scalp prickling or the hairs standing on the back of your neck. Clearly, an enormous amount of energy is passing through this room. As that happens, in the middle of the room, you can see above the water where the machines all kind of accumulate. There is now an area of blackness which seems to writhe with a life of its own. Around the room, as if in answer to this this change, creatures begin to appear.
Oh God.
It seems like they may even have come through this portal to blackness, or been summoned by its siren call. You cannot tell. But either way, we are rolling for initiative as the machine ramps up still further. I am trying to highlight all these things at once, and I'm struggling because I have too many things. I can do these individually, I don't have to do them all at once. Oh dear, I've just done one. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay, question. Are they lawful evil?
I actually can't remember at this stage. 1 second. I have a feeling they are probably not. And let me check.
Damn it.
No, they are evil. But they are more creatures of chaos than of law. Okay, I hope I didn't get carried away here. I just suddenly realised that there are. I think
Lots of them?
I think I might have duplicated that group one too many times.
Well, if they're all really, really, really weak, then that's not a problem.
Is that likely?
Yes.
We've got 4 over here. Do you have any by you?
I've got some friends that have appeared by the control panel here, yes.
And Carrie, I would call him. Carrie, you got anything?
He's blended into the shadows.
Invisible.
Big God, there's a lot of them. Oh, Jesus.
So, 1 second. I honestly do think that I duplicated the group one too many times. So this isn't me being soft on you, because you know these guys are actually pretty nasty. So, but I'm not going to accidentally do a TPK. If I do a TPK, it'll be deliberate, okay? So,
We earned our TPK.
yeah.
Oh, should have said, did a new day dawn whilst we long rested?
Let's say for the purposes of this fight, yes.
Okay, then when he comes back, Deep gets to roll a D3 to see how many charges come back.
We might as well do it
Three.
now, just in case Kevin
I'll
needs
just
to use it.
half this.
Hang on, no. Oh, okay.
So, just one.
No, you can't half. How would you half a 3?
Half a D6.
Yeah, or
Give-
how would you half a 3 or a 5?
1 to 2 is 1. 3 to 4
Okay.
is 2. 5 to
Right,
6
got you.
is. It's not
thought you meant-
difficult.
I thought you meant half it, not third it. Bracket it.
A D3 dice did not exist back in the day, so that was how you did it. You just
Oh, okay. Well, he gets 1 charge back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I remember. I remember. It's like the Holy Grail. Getting that. You used to get a tube. I think it's a hexagonal tube with 7 dice in it. Was it 7? I think it's 7 dice. 7 dice is the polyhedral dice set.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was near the end of secondary school when I got a set of them. I think. I don't even know where they went. I wonder where that set of dice went. Anyway, it matters not. So, shadow ghasts appear. I am going to adjust the view somewhat so that we can see, hopefully, all of what is going on. Oh yes, I can see different areas of light kind of bleeding into each other a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's enough to kind of see what's happening with this fight. 3 creatures appear on the platform near Char. The first one rushes forward, ready to embrace him lovingly. So these guys have multi-attack. They have 1 claw attack and 1 bite attack. So he is going to attempt to claw first and bite second.
It always rolls so bad for initiative.
And I've just started with a crit, so you know that's TPK.
And hello, darkness, my old friend.
1 hit, 1 miss. There we go. So we move on to the next group. These guys are closest to Pontos and Borin, are 2 resident fighters. So this one here is going to rush straight towards Pontos and attempt a similar thing. These creatures are similar to the ghasts, the undead creatures that you have met on a multitude of occasions. These ones are clearly corrupted by some kind of dark and shadowy magic, which makes them um, dark and creepy and somewhat ethereal. Okay. That escalated quickly. So, we have one paralyzed fighter who is now eligible for auto crit. So,
Ryan, just because you've been a little bit hit miss recently, Pontos does have as a fighter an ability to re-roll a save.
Yes.
Is indomitable.
Yes.
oh, if you want, you can re-roll that Constitution save. If you have that
Good
ability,
shout. I do.
that'll be much nicer than being auto crit bitten.
I'm trying here, man. I'm trying.
Suspense. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. He said, lying. Okay, here it comes. It's a miss. That was with advantage and an auto crit, and he missed. So that ghast there couldn't bite somebody who couldn't move out of the way.
he licked him.
Yeah, his double tongue kind of went onto Kararuk, who is currently controlled by Ryan, I think.
Me, yes. God, how do I play a rogue?
They're quite mobile, but they only are going to get one good attack. They
So,
thrive
do I get
when
sneak
hidden.
attack?
There you go. You can rogue.
Correct. You can rogue. You did it just right. The next question is, are they fire based? If you use the ice dagger. So how to rogue? Try and do things that will give you advantage and therefore sneak attack. So I know these things have got light barriers around them, which means you can't walk straight through them, but you could potentially use Kararuk's bonus action to dash, which would allow you to travel 70 feet.
He can go 35.
Yeah, so you could travel 70 feet and still have an action. So if you wanted to stand back to back with your pals, you could probably get quite close to others, or you can, I don't know, up to you really. I don't want to influence you too heavily, but there are some good
no
tricks.
idea what I'm doing. Okay. If I walked up to him, I wouldn't get surprise attack, I guess.
Which one? One of these? Yeah, if you walk up to him, then no sneak attack, no advantage, no nothing. So rogues are incredibly deadly if you can make use of their talents. So if you flank somebody, automatic sneak attack because you have advantage. If
I snuck around him and then sat there, is that a sneak attack?
There's no facing in 5th edition, so you technically you can't stand behind him. So the only way you could get sneak attack without flanking is to hide. Kararuk has an ability that allows him to hide in plain sight using natural obstructions like fog, snow, rain, that sort of thing, but he can't just disappear, where he is, if you know what I mean. He has to either get behind something or you can use an interact with an object action, obviously, to equip a weapon, because you don't have one at the moment. He has quite a good bow. He has quite a good dagger. So, up to you, really.
I was going to go stab it.
So, oh, okay. That's a very, very fighter's interpretation of a rogue's abilities. So, he is not fire-based, and you do not currently have advantage, but you can. What weapon are you equipping?
He has a flame dagger, an ice dagger.
I think in terms of melee, his best weapon is probably the ice dagger +2, because
Okay.
it's a +2 weapon, and 2 it does extra damage.
A minute, Luna. Ugh, dog. Why is it not doing anything?
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Then, can I use a bonus action to disengage from him? Is
You
that how that
can.
works?
Yes. So you can use
And
your
then
bonus
can I
action to.
bugger off?
Yeah. But you've already moved 25 feet, so you can only run away 10 feet.
Okay, we'll do that then.
But that gets you out of melee for now. Okay, there we go. So that is.
That was a roguelike move, right? Disappear? I don't know.
Well, we'll ask Chris what he thinks of your playing of Carrot. He's see what he thinks.
Well, I've not killed him yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
I haven't killed a rogue yet. I was just showing you all the graveyard, wasn't I? Shadow Ghast, number 15. Rushes up. He's going to do claws first. Misses with claws. Leans in for the snog. 2 misses. We move on to the next one, who sadly is actually right here. He is going to do a similar thing, rinse and repeat. These guys are ravening beasts. They are not super smart when it comes to flanking and things like that. I have decided, at least not today, they're not in the presence of this powerful energy of the Shadow Realm.
Where's Chewbacon?
Good question. Chewbacon can be up here.
Martinis.
Say that again?
He's sipping martinis.
Sipping martinis.
He's having a break.
He's having a fruitini. Okay, so I'm about to do a advantage auto crit bite attack on Kararuk. He only just got that in there. We move on to this guy. So this guy here, he has a choice. He is marginally closer to Pontos. If you would like Chewbacon to be there, he can be. I sometimes forget to deploy your steed, as you know.
It's the stairs.
Yeah,
It took a bit of time getting up the stairs with his trotters.
Yeah. Was Pontos on his back all along, or is he just emerging from the staircase?
He's just emerging, I think.
Okay.
How big was it?
He's like.
Was the staircase big enough to fit him? If not, then no.
A large creature can fit down a 5-foot tunnel, despite the fact that the way sizes work in D&D. For example, a horse should probably be 1 square by 2, but because of the way scale works in D&D, a horse is 2 by 2, which makes a horse square. And a circle is in fact a square in D&D, the way the grid map works. So we have to accept the eccentricities of the system. This guy is going to rush over because he's excited to meet Pontos. He is going to see what he can do. Cha-ching! That's a miss. He is going to see if he can give you a little bit of a nibble as well.
Just give me 1 second. I think baby's crying. 2 secs.
Okay. Excellent timing.
He's running away.
Okay. So
how do you knock out? How do you knock out paralysis?
you get to take a Constitution save at the end of each of your turns after the initial effect. So Karuk is paralysed. He gets to take another check at the end of his next turn. No, or is it the beginning? Hold on. We need to look up. Oh yeah. Okay, I just need to hit the Alt key, double click, open the character sheet. Very helpful. Target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. There we go. If you enjoy the Chronicles of Captain Pontos, please like and share. We love to read your comments. Not
to get an NPC.
Yeah, if you comment, the Wayne Wilkinson, is that right?
Yep.
I have yet to create a new NPC, but the next NPC I create will be named after you.
And you get fireballed.
But yes, if you enjoy this campaign, please share it with your friends. Tell other people about it. We do our best to put on a fun show.
But it's Boren's next, isn't it?
Well, Pontos
no,
hasn't had his
next.
turn yet, and
Oh,
Ryan,
Pontos, sorry.
Ryan helpfully.
Sorry, I'm back.
I was going to say you picked the perfect time because it was just about to be your turn, and off you went. But I shamelessly plugged the channel while you were away, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Con save.
And there it is.
Oh, blimey, I'd forgotten it was a con save due. We could have done that for you.
And there's also the pig.
There is also the pig. Right, so Constitution save and then chew bacon.
Get to attack? Or is that done?
Because you're paralysed, you can take a Constitution saving throw against DC 12 to end the effect of paralysis on you. That's all you get to do. There we go. Okay, so you are no longer paralysed. You can still control chew bacon, but that's all Pontos can do.
Okay. I don't get a bonus action.
Because the Constitution save against paralysis happens at the end of your turn, everything else you could have done, you can't do until the next turn.
Oh, okay. And can Chewbacca charge here? Or is the thing on the floor? Would I need to run round it?
I mean, let's see. I think
I think it's giant.
he could potentially kind of run around here. He could kind of jump over this pipe here, maybe. But there are some other monsters over here.
Oh,
So don't feel like you have to go that way, because there are other beasties.
I can't really see anything with Chewbacca.
I'm coming.
Oh, Chew Bacon doesn't have dark vision, does he?
No.
There are some lights in the room though, so I'm going to actually give him a bit more view than he normally has. There we go. So
Yeah.
hopefully you can see a
Right.
little bit better.
He's going to charge in.
Yep. So I reckon you probably could have fitted in a 20-foot charge there. So do your charge attack if you wish. Also, what's his name? Oh, nice. Chew Bacon is based on a fighter archetype. He, up until this point, has only had 1 attack, but he now has 2 attacks.
Oh, Q Bacon has 2 attacks.
He does now, since you leveled up to level 11. $25. That's 46, isn't it? Oh, tons of damage. Okay, well done, Tube Bacon. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Thank you very much. We move on to Monsieur Borin.
Okay, I am going to go absolutely nuts. I am going around here. Okay, first one. If this hits, is going to be a sweeping attack. But I get to declare it after it hits.
Lay down the smackery.
Oh, I did. Did it not do anything?
Not yet. Let me... Oh, there it is.
There it goes.
Sometimes it is a little delayed.
It's a hit.
Okay, and so this one.
What's that effect called?
Gets a D10.
Sweeping attack.
Which one,
It's
sorry?
a sweeping attack.
Sweeping attack. Bum bum bum. Sweeping attack. So does he just when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 superiority die to attempt to damage another creature with the same attack. Choose another creature within 5 feet of the original target and within your reach. If the original attack roll would hit the second creature, it takes damage equal to the number you roll in your superiority die. Okay. So that guy takes a magnificent 10 points of damage because Frenchie continues through one enemy into the next. Very good. Okay.
Okay. I am going to attack the one on the left, sweeping attack onto the right. My processing speed is so slow right now.
Miss.
Inspiration. Gonna use my inspiration.
If you wish. Okay. I've just realised. Can you
Okay,
can you
so
just
the
roll
one
us a
on the-
flat? Can you just roll us a? Oh, I tell you what. You can keep your inspiration because your first attack should actually have been with advantage because you were flanking. So we'll
okay.
take your second attack as the other roll, as if you had attacked with advantage. So this is only your second attack, and you still have
So the-
inspiration.
Yeah. So the one on the right, the one on the right takes 2.
He takes an extra 2 due to the sweeping attack. Cool.
I am so loving I can do as many of these as I have inspiration, as I have combat superiority dice. Okay, we are going to do third attack. One on the right.
Cool. Give yourself advantage because you are flanking on that one.
Oh, damn it! I didn't do that.
That's okay. Just give us a flat d20 roll. So /r space 1d20, or just d20. And if it's a crit, you can roll some extra damage. But if it's not, it's fine. Tis not a crit. Are you sweeping with that one too?
Yeah.
He'd be sweeping with that one too. Okay. So that was pretty cool. You have done quite a bit of damage in that round. That was pretty productive. That is 2 creatures bloodied from no hits at all. So not bad.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, it gets better. What else have you got?
Action
Oh, wait a minute.
surge.
They are... hold on. Each of them has been hit 3 times. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at the moment, let me try and keep up to date. There we go. Okay, you're action surging too?
Action surge will only get into me movement. No, actually, I'm not going to action surge. But I will do use up another superiority dice as a quick toss with my +2 dagger that returns to me on this guy. Now I don't have it pinged yet, so what would you like me to do?
Have I not given you a script for the Dagger of Return? Oh. That's something to add to the list. Hold on. I am going to very quickly open up my to-do list. And this seems like a very inopportune time to do that, especially since it has just opened up and blocked out Kevin. So here we go. You're Kevin today. I normally call you Kev. For some reason, I've gone all formal.
Oh, yeah, I've been called a lot worse.
So, Dagger of Return +2 for Borin. I cannot believe I haven't done it. And the other thing I have to do is fix Shocking Grasp. And I will look at that and go, what? Why? And then I'll put 4 Cowdery Rook, because then I'll remember what I'm doing. Okay, I'm closing that down. So, you have the Dagger of Return +2. All you need to do is...
D20 +4.
It'll be more than that.
Yeah.
It'll be d20 +4 +4, so it'll be d20 +8. It'll be d20 +10 because it's a +2 magic item. So d20 add 10. The damage is not going to be enormous because it's only a dagger, but it will automatically return to you when you throw it.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's why. Kept on next.
This is the first time you've used it, isn't it? That's probably why I never scripted it, because I gave it to you and forgot all about it.
What have I missed out in this? Come on, script. Okay, I'm just going to do is a flat D20 and then we can +10 later.
Yep, okay.
19.
So, 19 is a hit. So the damage for the Dagger of Return is 1d4 because that's all you get out of a dagger. But we add to that, because it's a thrown dagger and not a missile weapon, I think you add your strength. So roll a d4, add your strength, and then add 2. So your strength is 4, 5. What's your strength?
I'm just looking at it now. I believe it's 4.
Okay. So we add 6 to that. In total, 4 for your strength and 2 because it's a +2 dagger. That gives us...
This is a bladed weapon. Does it count?
Sorry?
This is a bladed weapon and not a missile.
Well, I mean,
There's one-
it is a missile in as much as it's in the air. Hold on, let me read the brooch of the bloody rose. So, foul magic in this exquisite brooch causes wounds inflicted by the wearer to bleed profusely. The afflicted creature must make a So, it doesn't work when you shoot things. Does it work when you throw a dagger?
Because it's only away for a short time because it blinks back to me, doesn't it?
Alright, I'll let you have that one.
Yay!
So he takes 1 blood drop. So I think that's got to be it, hasn't it? So
Yeah, I think, okay, hopefully I've wounded them. I didn't want to waste my action for killing them, so hopefully they'll die before they can inflict wounds on you. How many have
Well.
I used up? I've used 4 superiority dice.
yeah, I mean
That's a
they've served you pretty well this turn.
Yeah.
So we have to move to this guy here, Shadowghast number. You don't need to know what number he is. you know there are a number of them. He rushes forward, ready to interfere with Karuk. Karuk sadly is paralyzed, which means auto crit yes, advantage yes. So it's an automatic crit. And then we have a bite, which could also be an automatic crit.
Oh dear.
What are we going to tell Chris? Oh my god. I'm sure he'll be fine. So, Shadowghast here, next to Chew Bacon. Oh no.
Dear.
You see, normally, last time you fought these guys, this didn't happen, but now there's more of them. You know, it's all getting out of hand. This one here is rushing over to deep. He is going to attempt a claw attack. He misses. He's going to attempt to bite. He misses. We move on to this one here, who is rushing over to say hello to Char. It's Char's turn next. You know what's going to happen, don't you, Kev?
Oh yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting. There we go.
Why has it come out blue? Oh, I see. Most unfortunate.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe we should have done this one at a time.
Ow! How can you be below half hit points already? What on earth?
I don't know what the hell, because that's only taken those 2 hits. What's going on with the maths there?
Oh, hold on.
Can you retreat back into your lamp?
Oh, that'd be useful.
Unfortunately, the lamp can be damaged.
Ah. If they're smart enough to realise what's happened.
I'm not going to risk my home,
As opposed to your life.
as opposed to I'm paralysed, so I can't do it even if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, he took 17 damage slightly earlier on in the fight. So yeah, that is correct, I think. Okay,
Oh,
we move on to Char.
yep.
Come on, Char. I believe in you, buddy. You got this. Yay!
I die standing up.
Huh. Okay.
Mhm.
So this one here is going to rush over to Borin. He may do some bleeding in a minute. First of all, a claw attack. If Borin gets paralysed as well, I may have a little cry.
Oh, damn it, I didn't activate my shield.
You didn't? What should your armour class be?
What? No, it is 20. I
Okay.
haven't activated.
Oh, so it's 22 when activated. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I should give you a button for that.
Hmm. It's a +5?
For the shield, plus
No,
2
no,
or 3,
no.
it's not 5.
No, I'm looking at the bite stats. So result 12, 7 plus 12 plus 5.
Here comes the claw attack. I've just realised that I should be doing that with advantage because you be flanked at it.
Damn it! Well, the 22 would have made the difference.
No. Well, he rolled a 1 and a 20 on his advantage attack. So, that's impressive. If he hadn't had advantage, he would not have hit you at all. In fact, he would have fumbled. Here comes a bite attack. Also with advantage. That is a miss. He is going to take a con save, DC 14. To see whether he can stave off the bleeding. He fails. Therefore, he takes 1d3 points of bleed damage. Give us a roll for that, please, Michael. And we shall see what we shall see.
I'm going to go down to D4. So, D6, isn't it?
It doesn't need to be a real dice, it's mathematical. So that is 2. So, I know there's a thing where you can use the dice roller, but you can roll a dice of any kind you like. If you type /R, you can roll a D17 if you want, for example. There we go. I've just rolled a 14 on a D17. So using the mathematical dice rollers on D20, it doesn't have to be a real dice. So you can actually roll a D3. You don't have to use the dice roller.
Well, I've tried /R. Is it got to be a capital R?
No. It's not case sensitive, that bit. So if you type in /R space D and then the number afterwards, it will roll it as a dice. So give it a try, test it out. That's a backslash.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Everybody learns something. It's all good. Okay. Move on to the next one. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, I'm not paralysed yet.
This one rushes over. Swings his claws at Char.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead. I feel happy.
Yes.
Okay, we just need this not to be a crit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Go.
So, creature is exhausted. Is it? I don't know if exhaustion actually applies to monsters, but today it does. Oh, Chew Bacon, you poor boy. Oh no!
When was
Not
it
that one.
Deep's? When was it Deep's turn, by the way? Because
Oh, no one's rolled initiative for deep.
I thought I did.
It didn't
Okay,
end up in the
last.
turn order anyway.
Oh, he did at the bottom anyway.
That's perfect. I tell you what, we will pop him right at the top. So whoever's looking after deep, take his turn right now, and then I shall put him back to the bottom where he has landed.
Okay, well, we'll keep it nice and simple to begin with. And that can just go to there for now. So how do I actually attack with this thing?
If you've got one called spiritual weapon attack.
All right, oh, so it's not click on him. Spiritual weapon attack. There we go. On him. So that's about pretty much normal for him, and then he will go on, walk a step across, and then he's going to hit him with the thunderhammer. I'm assuming that is just his normal hammer.
Hold on, he's got the lightning rod, he's got the thunder hammer. I think it should be, yeah, thunder hammer. It should be under T. Yep. Cool. Ooh, that's a fair bit of damage. Could have been
nice
better, could have
chunky
been
hit.
worse.
Yep. And just put him back where he should be in the initiative, and then we'll
Where he
all,
should be. There we go.
and then I watch me get reamed.
You never know, he might miss again.
Okay.
I can't look. I mean, I have to look, but I can't look. Oh dear. Okay.
This might be a TPK.
I wouldn't go that far.
Dude, how many of us are paralyzed? We haven't killed one yet.
Okay. I should probably have stopped there because we've got about 10 minutes left and it is the start of the new turn. So, the new round.
Well, I think we're done here on the left. They should all fall dead in their own, at the end of their own turns, even if they do paralyze us.
You live in hope with this bleed damage, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a very subtle effect. It very rarely kills anything. Still, the better you get at cutting things, the more it happens. I reckon we should probably call it there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start from Kararuk. I will write it in.
So I don't die
chat.
this week.
No.
They are so going to be like, what the hell did you do?
I'm going to type this in this chat
Oh,
here.
Deep's okay at the moment.
What did I do? Damn it. There we go. Okay, so there's another new thing that we have, which is a thing. So I am going to move you to the new awards screen, which I don't think we had last week. So this is just a backdrop for awards.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Imagining. This is probably what Char is imagining as he and Kararuk, they're all imagining this wonderful place. So are these the ones? No, they're not. Those are the awards of a different group, but it's fine because we don't need those. I have, for those of us that don't use OBS, the other groups, they have awards that I can make appear on Roll20, but we don't need to make them appear on Roll20 because we've got OBS. And you know that thing that I sometimes forget to do? I actually remember to do it today.
Hooray!
Hooray! So we move on to, let me copy the list of awards into the chat. Today is the 20th of April 2023. I realised the other day that I was typing the wrong year. I think I put 2012 in the chat for a different group. And it wasn't even a typo, I just did it, repeatedly. I seem to think it's 2012, I don't know why. What happened in 2012 that was so important?
You were young and fit and active and healthy.
Oh, I've
That was
never
your
been
apocalypse.
fitter and healthier, he said, lying.
The Aztec apocalypse. That's what happened.
What happened? What happened?
The Aztec apocalypse.
Oh, yes. It may just be that, they ran out of space to write more dates.
Well, no, they did celestially track that. What happened in 2012 is that the Earth went through the galactic equator, because we don't actually go perfectly round in a circle. We actually go up and down on its equator, and but obviously this happens every several thousand years.
Millions,
So what
probably, if
happened-
it's galactic.
Yeah, millions. So it's just what happened is we went through that, and celestially, that is actually seen. You can see it in the night sky if you have but perfect pitch black. You can see this black band where no stars can be seen, and the Aztecs figured out we'd be crossing that in 2012. So they thought that was the end of the universe.
Okay.
Because we would be entering that black void.
Huge if true. I just thought that they, didn't bother to plan any further ahead than 2012, because that was like 1,000 years after their current. I've no idea. I honestly have no idea. That is interesting.
Also, it's the 13th celestial symbol, which caused the creation of unlucky 13.
Oh, was that Ophidiusius or whatever it is, the 13th zodiac sign or something?
Yeah,
Ophidius.
13th zodiac, 13. Yeah.
Yeah, but the zodiac is Greek. The Greek civilization never had anything to do with the
No, but they were celestial tracking it as well.
Michael.
Let's do some awards. Let's do some awards.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've turned into Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You two can have this conversation afterwards.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is a scientist, not a superstitious fool.
He's an astrophysicist.
Right.
Anyway. Sorry, I exacerbated that one by rising to the bait. Anyway, first kill. Who killed something first today?
That was Pontos.
That was Pontos?
That was deep. That was deep. Sorry, first kill.
That was deep.
Yes, he killed the brain.
I think he did. He killed the brain with the mighty mayonnaise, I seem to think.
Mm-hmm.
So, kill of the week. In fact, it is possible that the only kill this week has actually been the brain.
Yeah, that is correct.
Wow. Okay. So technically, that means that the first 3 awards have all been won by Deep. So, so he has won first kill of the week, and yoink, because other people damaged it and he killed it. Kill from the grave, not applicable. We also have the damage dealer. So I reckon actually Borin's in with a good shout, because
I mean, I do little amounts, but I think it altogether beats anything everyone else has got.
Well, this session, I think that turn where you did all those attacks against the ghouls, and you were using the sweeping attack, I think you probably did it with that one. So let's, if no one would like to nominate another thing, but I think that's probably fairly. What's the word?
A lock.
I can't think of the word that I can't think of, so I will keep on going. So the best supporting role, otherwise known as the Insert Cleric's Name Here award, probably goes to the cleric. But does anyone else have any nominations?
Not that I can think of at this moment. My brain's just on two trees at the moment.
Fair enough. There we go. So that one goes to Deep. And Cyril, we have the fumble of the week. Did we have any fumbles? I think we only had actually one fumble this week, and I think it was a Shadow Ghast that got it.
But
Yeah.
am I attacking the mayonnaise because I was on the phone count?
Don't think so.
No, I mean technically a child got a fumble, but it was undone by using inspiration.
Yeah.
So I guess that one's not applicable in that case. Role player of the week. There was a bit of campfire chat today.
I'm going to give that a carrot.
Yeah, okay, we'll give that one to Carrot because he is advancing his strange and misguided quest to kill gods. No, it may not be misguided at all. Mortals do defeat gods in the heroic stories of D&D, just not every day. The Whose Side Are You On award.
I'm going to say give that to Borin for attacking the mayonnaise.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
There we go. And the Pincushion award, which somehow I've managed to skip through. There we go. Did Char get beaten up more than anyone else?
Yeah, but in overall percentage of health, he's lost so much.
No, recently I have been having a bit of a run where people want to keep punching me in the face.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't been hit yet.
Jinx!
Give it time.
So, we have a full set of awards. They are in the Discord chat. You can look at them in the Awards 2023 channel. So sadly we lost 2 players before the end of the session tonight, but hopefully all will be well, and we shall resume in 7 of your Earth days.
No worries.
I feel like I might have jumped in with the awards slightly early, considering that we had a bit of a late start, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. I shall upload the video.
I prefer if we can start getting done between 11 and 11:30, because going overtime is just, I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, blimey!
So.
Oh, I'll have to ask you about. I'll ask you about your new job off camera, and not so late. But yes, I didn't realise you were such an early riser. Have a lovely week, everybody, and I will see you next Thursday.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Right.
Yep, like, comment, subscribe. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.